Hi there, friends. How are you guys doing? I hope each and every single one of you is extremely well. My name is Rabbit, and welcome to episode number 25 of Let's Play Through Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. It's been a minute, you guys. I know for those of you that maybe a year or two or however many years down the road are just watching this all in one fell swoop, you're not going to notice any sort of gap in terms of upload schedules. But for those of you who were watching this in real time, it has been close to 6 months since I've really sat down, recorded, and uploaded any episodes for this series for you. I'm not going to go into all the details why. This is definitely not the time or the place for it. But I just wanted to quickly offer an apology and also note that I did create back in July a quick little update video that sort of, well, I shouldn't say it was quick, it was about half an hour, where I really delved into everything going on in my life. The long story short is I've had a lot of transitions, a lot of good as well as some not so great changes kind of occur, and I just needed a little bit of a break from everything. But I am back, hopefully better than ever. We were able to finish Final Fantasy Origins, specifically Final Fantasy 1 on the PlayStation 1. We got that series knocked out in its entirety, and now I want to go ahead and sort of focus on finishing up Lufia and the Fortress of Doom before we launch forward into any other Let's Play projects. So my goal is to finish this game for you guys before the end of 2021, and again, I am so deeply sorry for the long wait. I really don't like having these big gaps, but as I kind of explained in that update video from July, a lot of things kind of came up in my personal life and I just needed a bit of a breather. But okay, we don't need anything longer than a 2-minute intro. Let's go ahead and dive in with me just quickly saying where we had last left off in Madonne. We returned to town after, I think it was called the Hope Ruby. We ended up identifying that it was actually BS. It was nothing special. The princess ended up revealing as much to all of the townsfolk, and they were okay with everything after she kind of explained her reasoning behind keeping up the hoax of its value when it really was just a glorified colored gem. Before we go ahead and exit Madonne, though, I do want to highlight for you guys, I should have showed this to you in our last episode, but I kind of did it after I already cut off the camera, and I figured I would open by sharing this with you. If you come over to this guy, because, okay, let me back up a second. When the princess was talking about all of her nonsense, you guys may recall, all of the townsfolk were gathered at the entryway of town. Everyone was sort of just excited, and there was like a renewed hope for Madonne. If you come up to this house while all the townsfolk are gathered listening to the princess, and basically you stand where this old guy is and you inspect that bookcase, you will find yourselves with a high potion. That is the only time where you can access it, because now, as you can see, after saving and reloading in Madonne, everyone's kind of repopulated their normal location, so you cannot access this bookcase after that cutscene with the princess. So I made sure I came over here and I grabbed that high potion. I'll go ahead and just show you guys my stats, show you guys all of my equipment and my items, just for those of you that were watching in real time and you did feel that gap of about 6 months. Again, for those of you that are watching this years down the road, it's no big deal and you're like, Rabbit, I was just watching the other episode 5 seconds ago, so this doesn't matter to me. That is awesome, but for those of you that did experience that gap, I want to try to maintain some level of cohesiveness and consistency for you. But anyway, this guy says, I'm at a ripe old age, but I feel like I want to start something new again. So yeah, get over here where this guy's standing, inspect that bookcase, and you will grab a high potion. So here are our items. I will show you. As you can see, our high potion count is 9, whereas where we left off in episode number 24, we were at 8. So everyone's looking good in that sense. I think equipment you guys saw in our last episode, but I do again just want to highlight where everyone's at. We've got everyone pretty much where they need to be with the advanced scimitars on the two fellas. We've got light armor. Lufia's looking great as well with her stats. I think someone's close. Oh, I've got to get reacclimated to the interface in this game. It's just so different from other JRPGs from its time, but I won't worry about that right now. We'll kind of figure it out as we go. Do you have to say anything? I'll make my wish come true, even without the ruby. Well, good for you, good for everyone involved. we're done here. We did everything we could possibly do. So what I was going to say is I wanted to take a look at our stats, but you know, it is what it is. I think someone's close to leveling up. So the princess opened up access for us to kind of move sort of northeastward. You can go northward, and then there's another cave kind of like right above where we're at. I'll see if I can show it to you. So right above where Kenzo's at and a little itty bitty to the left, there's a different cave that we will eventually come back and look at. We're going to skip it for now. We can't do anything here yet. So instead, we're going to run through the mountains and through the forest and come over here to this dungeon area. The monsters here should be fairly straightforward. I feel confident in our levels and in our abilities. I honestly think we should be just fine. I will go ahead and cast a float so that our party starts to levitate, and there should be some treasure awaiting us. Oh gosh, I messed that one up now, didn't I? But we got a revive and a high potion for it. You know, it's fine. We're about to be in a new town. I think Belgium is where we are headed. I don't think anything, even if we took those stairs, is around those corners. Let's talk to the guards. The village of Belgium lies to the south. Okie dokie. And be careful, this one says. We will absolutely be careful. So if you tried to come here previously before that scene with the princess, I'm actually shocked there are no monsters fighting us. I think you can get into encounters in that dungeon, but it seems like the enemies are not feeling us right now, which is, don't get me wrong, at all, absolutely welcome, but just a little strange. The encounter rate's usually a bit high, but you know, I could be just projecting because the encounter rate in Final Fantasy 1 in Origins was so remarkably high. Now I just expect to get into an encounter every 5 seconds. But oh, my memory was correct. Aguro has only 6 experience points left before he hits the next level. So I'm actually going to force a fight. Well, I was going to force a fight regardless. But as you can see, there is a town. I'll go ahead. Oh, sorry, Aguro. It's your turn. I'll go ahead and we will enter town after this fight, hopefully. More enemies might actually pop up and kind of mess with us. But I was going to say if no more enemies were appearing, I would force an encounter just so we could go ahead and have Aguro hit that level that he's looking for. But I think all is well. If I remember, it's cheaper to sleep in Belgium than it is in Madonne. So we'll go ahead and just sleep up and rest up once we get to town. But anyway, Aguro's level went up, which is awesome. We got 7 health points, 4 strength, 3 intelligence, 3 agility, and 2 magic resistance. That's certainly not bad now, is it? I like it when there's a well-rounded upgrade to all of our stats. So Aguro should be celebrating, and we will head down here into Belgium. I kind of dropped the ball there and I was going everywhere except to town, but that's okay. We'll end running around here on a high note. We've got some new enemies. I don't think we've seen these rats. Granted, they are recolors of enemies that we've encountered before, but hey, we will take them and we will be a-okay with whatever gets dished out to us. It shouldn't cost much to sleep in Belgen. Belgen? However you want to say it. You guys know I'm not a stickler for pronouncing things or pronunciations. I just kind of wing it and roll. Story of my life. So we are here in Belgium and oh my goodness, what is this guy saying? What? Who are you? What is it? Are the monsters coming? No, humans. Hey, some way to treat travelers. Is that the way of this village? No, of course not. The monsters attacked us recently. People are a bit tense, you see. Forgive us. Please come in. Oh gosh, something must have gone down here. We'll have to talk with all the locals and see why they're on edge. I'm sorry about last time. There are so many monsters around here. Be careful. Well, be careful we shall, but you guys need to get your crap together. We still have rooms. It's 40 gold pieces a night. Do you want to stay over? Absolutely. We'll go ahead and just quickly rest up. We really didn't lose that much in the process of running here, but 40 gold pieces is nothing. Monsters started attacking the village again. That's why we offered them a ransom for Jaren. What? Yeah, I'm with Lufia here. What? Ransoming? I can't believe there's a village that still does that. Me too. I thought offering ransoms was just a story. How can you do such a thing? My goodness, this town is wildin' is what it sounds like to me. Hello? Well, hello to you. You guys don't have a whole lot, so we're not even gonna mess with that. If I recall correctly, this town doesn't have much. There's another neighboring town where if you really want to kind of prep for what's ahead, you can go there. I think we're fine because we picked up those scimitars, so I'm not going to worry about it, and we're just going to keep going kind of in the order that the game implies we're supposed to move in. But anyway, this guy says, this is just a small shop, but please look around. So let's see, bronze sword, long staff, spear, mace, blah, 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 blah. Nothing that we really want to pick up. We want to actually head to the armory, which I don't remember where it is in this town. But what I do remember is that the town itself is not that big. So we'll pass on running up that way. Or I'm a liar. We're not going to pass on running up that way. Instead, we're going to go. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, we're going to run over here first. This is the armory. And this guy says, welcome. He's got brown armor, which I think is worse than what I've got on the two fellas. However, I'm confident if I look. Okay. Yeah, this is worse for Kenzo. Worse for Aguro. Oh, that shield would be nice, though. Oh. Well, I think we find these shields eventually, though. You know what I'm going to actually do? I'm going to grab the brown rope for Lufia, and I think I'm going to leave it at that. Everyone else should be mostly, well, and I might grab some tan shoes, which also look like they're good for Lufia. Looks like it's worse for Aguro, but better for Kenzo. So let's grab 2 tan shoes and 1 brown robe. I've got to get used to the interface in this game. It's so different from other games that I have been playing. So I do apologize. I feel like I always say that when I come back to this because I'm just all over the place. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm clicking on or what's going on. But okay, let's add the tan shoes to Kenzo. As you can see, there's an increase of 2 points to his defense. So we'll slap that on him. I will immediately come over to Lufia, who is going to swap out her chain cloth for... Okay. Let's try that again. I actually exited the menu. We're going to swap out that chain cloth for the brown robe, which increases her defense by 3 points. And she will also see an upgrade to her shoes. We'll give her the tan shoes from 54 defensive power to 56. So overall, a nice, oopsie, poopsie, a nice little upgrade for everyone. I'm going to sell, oh gosh, I'm going to sell 1. Come on, game. We'll get rid of the 2 cloth shoes, and we'll get rid of the chain cloth. I don't need to hold on to excess stuff. There is no need for it. Granted, I don't think there's any penalty for us carrying extra things, but why would we mess with it? Oh, there is. Over by the church, it looks like there's a cave. But first, let's just talk to everyone here. I can't stand another attack on this village. I'm sorry for Jaren, but we must pay the ransom. Jaren is on a dais? I don't know what that word is. On the island to the west. We've locked the door to the cave. No one can help her now. Jaren was taken to an island in the west. Poor Jaren. Before we talk to the old person, let's see what she has to say. We can't continue this ritual of ransom, but the people in the village don't realize it. I'm with her. Is she the only one with some sense around here? And just to be sure, let's check the bookcase, and we did go ahead and grab a revive. We'll also, look at that. We got a high magic, which I love picking up goodies. Let's see what he has to say. We don't have the strength to fight. We have to leave Jaren up to fate. You guys are tripping. This is not good at all. I definitely don't think this is the way for us to do this, but we do know Jaren is the one we're actually looking for. So maybe we just need to go to the cave that they're referring to and figure out what we can do to kind of help a homegirl out. Let's first come up to the church. Nothing is over here. Okay, I think we should be good to actually go into the cave itself. Ooh, freebies. I love it. We got a float. We got a high potion. Anything else? Oh, more people. I feel sorry for Jaren, but I'm glad it wasn't me. Yeah, okay. What if the monsters aren't satisfied with Jaren? I could be next. Jaren is my childhood friend. I was supposed to be kidnapped this time, but Jaren offered herself in my place. I was wrong. I just wanted to see her again and apologize. I feel so helpless. I can't rescue Jaren. Won't you help her? Of course we will. Thank you. I shouldn't say this, but there's a key to the dais. I'm going to be looking this word up as soon as I'm done recording this episode. I have no idea how you say that or what the heck that even is. Anyway, there's a key to the dais in the cave southwest of here. My brother guards the key. Tell him what I just told you. I'm sure he'll let you have it. Are you really sure? Okay, so she's just repeating, please get Jaren away from that place. So we know we need to go to the southwest, but before we do that, I gotta loot and toot. So we grabbed a mine gourd, a power gourd, and I don't think we can get over there to actually see that last one. So it kind of is what it is. Yeah, I know, you guys are selfish, but I guess that's the name and the game of this world. Everyone looking out for themselves, right? Well, okay, friends, we will not drag this out. I know this is a bit of an early ending point and stopping point, but since we are just now kind of kicking back off a brand new recording session, we will go ahead and keep this one on the shorter side because who knows, we might have a ton of encounters as we are looking for Jaren, or at least looking for the key so that we can access Jaren. We don't really know what awaits us, but we do know there are probably going to be a lot of fights for sure, kind of blocking our way to whatever the next objective is. But anyway, my name is Rabbit. This is my playthrough of Lufia in the Fortress of Doom. We are here in Belgium. We spoke with everyone. We did a little bit of shopping. I will go ahead and save. I guess there's no reason not to keep you guys here with me. He says, I don't have enough power to help Jaren, do I? Sorry, I was thinking out loud. What can I do for you today? I don't have a curse. I don't need anyone revived. I will go ahead and just record. I know, I'm lame. I will just start alternating. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. Do you want to save your journey? Yes, let's go ahead and just record. I don't see a reason not to continue. So, okay, we are set and ready to rock and roll when we come back together in episode number 26 of Let's Play Through Lufia and the Fortress of Doom on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Thank you very much for watching, friends, and I will see you in just a second.